actually in half hero. So you can have your block or towel roll beside you, ready, because start with legs straight, and then you're going to roll to one side. Say, let's go left. The right leg bends. So point your toe, top of the foot. So rather than having an angle, flexion in the ankle, point. And then take your thumb to the back of the calf and draw the calf out. And then you want to draw the flesh of your left buttock out. So you're trying to sit as flat as possible. If your knee doesn't like this, you don't need to do this. You can just come into child's pose, whatever. But try not to let the leg go out too far, trying to keep the thighs reasonably parallel. So this is a gentle opening for the front of the knee. So if you feel you're too wonky, so you're instead of sitting upright, you're like this, then you can prop the left buttock. So it's less of an angle through the knee. So see how that feels. And then we just stay for a little bit. And keep the straight leg softly engaged. And then you can take your hands back a little, scoop your tailbone. As you tuck your tailbone under, you'll feel the quads, the hip flexor light up a little. So lengthening through there. If it feels good, you can come down onto your elbows, but probably not if you're propping your left buttock because the angle is too great there. And if you come down and your right knee pops up, then come back up a little. You can even bend your elbows slightly so you can feel that tucking under. The full pose is to lie back, but maybe a bit intense first thing in the morning. Okay, roll to the left, release the right leg, give the legs a little shake. Other side. So removing the flesh of the calf, the upholstery from the right buttock just to help sit a bit flatter. And then coming back a little, scoop the tailbone. And you can do this standing or on your front. So this is quad stretch, but we'd actually control the angle of the foot more or the distance between the heel and the bottom. Okay, roll to the side, release that leg. The leg's a little shake. Going to come into a twist. The left heel to the outside of the right buttock. Bring the other foot in or over. Draw yourself up. Hug the thigh in. Opposite arm to knee. Exhale. Revolve. Soft through the shoulders. Keep the chest lifting up. Use your breath to deepen. And then inhale, come back to center and change sides. Hug in, lift up. Hug knee with opposite arm. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. Come onto your front. Set up for cobra. So palms beside your ribs, hug your elbows in, activate through the tops of the feet, press the pubic bone down, and then low cobra. Hug it as you hug the elbows in, push the palms down and forward. So just keep the gaze down, draw the elbows towards your waist. And then exhale, lowering down, but just keep the hands there. Then inhale, tops of the feet, pubic bone pressed down, slightly higher. And now lift the rib cage off. Start to draw the chest between the arms. Of that forward push of the hands, starting to curl upwards through the upper back. So draw the shoulder blades down and then exhale. Lower, keep the hands where they are. You can soften the knees a little. And then inhale, activate through the back body. You can lift up all the way, lift the belly button, but drawing the elbows down, drawing your chest between your arms, strong through the legs, drawing an arc with your nose, and then exhale, lowering down. Come into Sphinx. Again, strong through the legs. Push the floor away with the elbows. Draw your chest between your arms. So feel the length of your core. So it's starting really lengthening, but as you press the hips down, you're kind of anchoring the hips and then lengthening in the front body, working the muscles in the back body, and then exhale, lowering down. Bring your hands beside your ribs, tuck your toes under, fire up the legs, come up into down dog. Walk your dog. And then we're going to come forward. So walking or step hop forward to ragdoll. Bend your knees. Swing the elbows round. Nod and shake your head. Slowly come to stand. Standing in Tadasana Mountain. And then inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, palms to touch, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back for Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra, go high. Sit still with bent elbows, but feeling the hips pressing down, draw the chest forward, gaze goes up. Exhale to down dog. Another couple of breaths here. Then inhale to come forward to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Standing in mountain, Tadasana. We can do one more, but then we're going to keep moving. And down dog. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, Down Dog. Then inhale, we're going to roll forward into plank and pause. Press the floor away. Feel the rounding of the shoulder blades, or the drawing apart of the shoulder blades, the rounding of the upper back. Squeeze your hips, thighs towards each other, and then lift into Down Dog. And inhale, lift the right leg straight up and back, three-legged dog. Roll forward into plank, keep that leg lifted. So now the hips, heel, shoulders, head should be in line. Push the floor away, it'll spread from the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift up, three-legged dog. Exhale, Down Dog. Then three-legged dog, left side, straight up and back, so that internal rotation of the thigh. Drawing the right heel down. Then roll forward into three-legged plank. Squeeze the thigh muscles towards each other. Push that foot away, so strong through the quads. And then inhale, lifting up, three-legged dog. Exhale, Down Dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank. You're going to lower down onto your forearms. Forearms parallel. Squeeze the ankles towards each other. Push the heels away. Press down with the forearms. And then come back up into high plank. Exhale, Down Dog. And drop your knees wide. Toes touching, sit back in child's pose. Let the elbows drop, arms relaxed. Regulating the breath, so letting the exhale be that little bit longer than the inhale. And then inhale, come forward onto your front, and then we're going to roll onto our right side. And then bring the right elbow, so the forearm is across in front of you, but the right elbow under the right shoulder, or slightly forward. Stack the feet. So legs straight and strong. And then you can have the left hand in front of you and try not to lean forward to gaze at your feet. Press through the back of the head so the spine is long, and then you're going to flex at the feet, draw the toes towards the shins, and then lift and lower that top leg. Really squeezing thigh muscles, and you're just kissing the legs together, so we're not just dropping down and then releasing. So keeping that tone in both legs. Working the glute medius, the outer hip, and the abductors, the outer thigh. Okay, rest the feet, the top leg down. Then bring the top foot in front of you. It can be anywhere between knee and hip. Press down through the elbows so you feel you're not sinking into that shoulder. Push the floor away, draw in through your core, and then press down through the knife edge or the outside edge of the bottom foot and leg. Reach the top arm up, inhale, lift. And then you're going to lift and lower to kiss the hip to the mat. So again, push through the back of the head. So we're not letting the head come forward. Keep tone in the shoulders, lifting and lowering that bottom hip. As you come up, really squeezing the glutes, pressing that right foot down. One more. And then exhale, come to lie on your front. Rest your head on your arms, turn your feet out, rock your hips a little. And then change to your left side. Okay, so the integrity, think about the integrity of the shoulder here. So push the floor away, press through the back of the head. And the right hand can come in front of you, stack the feet, flex at the ankles, and then start to lift and lower top leg. But squeeze your glutes. It's almost as if you're trying to press your hips forward. We're not rolling onto the squidgy bit of your buttocks. Stay on the hips, side of the hip. Nice and steady, toned legs. Okay, rest that top leg down. Bring the foot in front of you for your kickstand. And by the way, you can do this, the hip raises with your feet stacked. So this is the modification. Should have said that before. If you want to go full pelt this morning. Okay, strong through the bottom leg, flex the foot, press down through the outside edge of the left foot. Right arm up and then lift up, kissing the hip down, but really squeezing the hips as high as you can get them. And not overusing it's not like you're pressing through the right foot. You're actually really using the left leg. The right foot is just to take a bit of weight off the hips. And then exhale, lowering down. This time roll onto your back. Bend your knees, knock your knees together. Hands to your stomach. And then thread the needle, crossing the right ankle across the left knee. Flex the right foot and then draw the left thigh towards you. Thread the needle, hug. So clasp the hands behind the left thigh and then draw that knee towards you. Resist with the right shin. So really pressing the shin into the thigh. Feel that lengthening, opening in the right hip. And then change to the other side. You can even use your elbow, left elbow, to push the left thigh away from you. So deepen that external rotation. And then release. And then we'll rock to sit, cross at the ankles, hold the back of the thighs. Use your core 3 times. Come to sit. Closing your eyes, sit nice and tall. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center. Lowering your head. And Raffles. And opening your eyes. Opening is literally like just looking at my eyeballs. and namaste. Nearly forgot where I was. Have a lovely day and see you on Wednesday. Thank you, friends.
Thanks.